From gate 4, that's the way they line up for Heat 20.
Scoring at the moment. Neither Ebbets nor Tatum wanting to settle first for race number 20. Ebbets now off his machine, in fact, in that number 1 gate.
Graham Brody, the referee, the man about to turn the green light on and press that start button for the tapes for Heat 20. So, Ebbets on the inside, next to him, Tatum, then Silver, and Doncaster from the outside. That's the way it's lining up. Let's watch the tapes go away. They go, the riders try.
Until it gets squeezed, and Tatum and Ebbets in a big bundle there, and Doncaster shows up, and Silver, Ebbets in third, and all elbows are flying there, and look at all the world if Tatum was going to come down there. And this Doncaster shows in Silver, Ebbets in third, Tatum at the back, and they make their way to complete one, and this really is thrown absolutely wide open there then, as Doncaster's all the way to the front. Tatum gets inside Ebbets, Ebbets tries to get back round Tatum, gets back round Tatum, Tatum comes again there, shoulder that back straight, and Silver in the good measure while all the bunch, and down goes Ebbets in a big hit and crashed in the safety fence, desperately tight there, the second, third and fourth, as Doncaster shows Edmund Silver, and now Tatum gets inside Silver. It's all action this one. The racing continues with bikes and riders all over the place. Frantic action there at the back, and Ebbets and his bike have ploughed through into the safety fence, and it was desperately tight. It was all elbows on the first corner. Tatum was almost brought down by Ebbets, but he repaid that with ample revenge going down that back straight, and Ebbets have went into the fence at an appalling rate of knots, both bike and machine.
In red is excluded. Divided in red is excluded from the rerun of Heat 20.
In the daylight it's difficult to see, but looks at the red lights on for Ebbets here. It really was thrown wide open there because Doncaster got out with Silver. Tatum was really chopped about by Ebbets on the first corner, was left with nowhere to go. Whether he's stopping the bike, nobody will ever know. But then he got back in the action, he couldn't get to Doncaster, he picked off Silver, and they went 3 abreast down that back straight. Ebbets was on the outside, and Ebbets it was who went crashing into the fence. His bike is being pushed away, Ebbets is still down, and amazing scenes again in the British final. It's American Kelly Moran who's the first to go and see what's wrong with Neil Ebbets. To finish second and third, Tatum finding himself at the back. Nearly got to get through to at least to a second place in that win to be third, and a win would give him second place overall. But they're still down there on the Coventry corner, and at the moment, no, the bike has been pushed away. But we don't know what has yet happened to the Birmingham-based Bradford rider.
Rather shaken, but when we get more definite news, we'll let you know. But now seeing back up on his feet, Neil Ebbets.
And he gets applause from the crowd. And obviously with that exclusion, his chance for a place on the top 3 goes. And it makes even more drama in this British final, because of course it now means the 11-point men would theoretically come in for a runoff. If Tatum would have won the runoff, he would finish on the 13-point mark and be second overall, and then Cross and Morton had to battle it out a runoff for the third place. So it is alarming how the fortunes can change in this 88 British final.
Tatum in blue. We're away then, Andrew Silver. Off gate 2, Calvin Tatum in blue. Off gate 3, Andrew Silver in white. And Jeremy Doncaster off gate 4 in yellow and black. That's how it lines up for the Homefire British Championship 1988 at E20.
Position that he is happy with up the tapes. moves into line this time then. Tatum, Silver and Doncaster. Three rodders ready, green lights on, being held, and Tatum makes a good gate. Doncaster gets the corner through, and Tatum gives Doncaster thing on the outside corner. Doncaster squeezes around Tatum. Tatum trying to come back from on the inside as Doncaster shows in from Tatum. Silver in third, of course. The second place will be enough to give Tatum second place overall. And this Doncaster lead now is coming a 3-1 then. Tatum in second, Doncaster's wide on that pit score. Tatum gets a line inside Doncaster, but Doncaster flicks the line back round the outside, and certainly a different Jeremy Doncaster this one than what he's been in his opening 4 rides, as Doncaster still shows in Tatum. These two pulling along with Tatum. Silver as Coventry to complete 2, and looks if Tatum's going to settle for second spot again, but of course that will be enough to get him in second place. Doncaster a bit slow coming off that pit corner. Tatum back up his exhaust pipe beginning to make their way into the Coventry corner the third time. Doncaster on the outside, the chance of Tatum to squeeze through on the inside, and Tatum's almost alongside Doncaster as they make their way into the pit corner for the full time. Tatum again the big dive through on the inside, but Doncaster just a quicker line round the outside. Looks back to see Tatum about 10-15 yards behind him again. Tatum rolls inside Doncaster, that Coventry corner, and Doncaster stops. Tatum comes to the win it, and that surely will finish Doncaster now. He went out wide, Tatum went racing through to win it. Silver gets the second, Doncaster the third. He can't believe it, and I think Jeremy Doncaster is now out. Tatum races through for the race win to finish second. We've got a run off the third between Morton and Cross. Silver gets a couple of points, and Doncaster's afternoon of heartbreak.
Just about everything, as I said, has gone wrong for him. But here he is then, the winner of Heat 20, Kelvin Tatum from Coventry. The man you love to hate at the moment. Oh, that's the way it went.
And Coventry takes second place overall.
Tatum's winning time 65.2. Second in white was Andrew Silver, and third in yellow and black, Jeremy Doncaster. So riding at number 5, Neil Evans finishes with 10 points. Riding at number 14, Kelvin Tatum finishes with 13 points. Riding at number 11, Andrew Silver finishes with 6.
65.2
the winning. Number 4, Jeremy Doncaster finishes with 4. So the winner of tonight's afternoon's meeting and the British champion is Simon Wigg with 14 points. Second place is Kelvin Tatum with 13 points. And equal third, and there will be a run-off, is Simon Cross with 11 and Chris Morton with 11. The individual finishings. Simon Wigg, obviously the winner on 14 points, he's first. Second spot is Kelvin Tatum. Third spot will be a run-off between Chris Morton and Simon Cross. In fifth position, equal points, is Neil Elliott and Richard Knight. Seventh spot with 9 points, it's John Davis. Eighth equal, it's Andy Smith and Marvin Cox, both on 8 points. 10th place, there will be a run-off, of course, between Steve Schofield and Andrew Silver. 12th spot is Neil Collins with 5 points. Finishing 13th is Jeremy Doncaster with 4. 14th is Andy Galvin with 3. 15, Sean Wilson with 2. And 16, the unlucky Gary Havelock, no score.